Please make him very welcome, very funny, Rick Jean.
Maria Herman, yeah. Like Maria said, I have done a lot of shows all over the world. I do a lot of overseas tours for the troops. I am not in the military, but I learned a lot about it by doing these tours. The main thing that I learned is that you should never go out drinking with the Marines unless you have a death wish, because those guys are crazy. I went out drinking with some Marines about 6 weeks ago, and I have to be honest, I am still drunk. One guy handed me a shot. He said, "Drink this." I said, "What is it?" "It's jet fuel. It will make you see God." Oh, I want to see God. Another show I did, a young Marine came up to me, and he was just staggering drunk. And as he wobbled over, he said, "Dude, I am so wasted right now that I can literally piss tequila." Yeah. I can't believe I fell for it. It tasted nothing like tequila. It kind of tasted like Coors Light. Curious. When I go overseas, I fly commercial, and they have this rule on airplanes. I'm sure you guys have heard of it, but they limit the amount of liquid that you can bring on board. You guys know that, right?
Yes.
And a lot of people are bummed out. They're like, "Oh no, what are you going to do? I can't bring my shampoo or my super big gulp." It's a tragedy. But I'm the type of person who'll take a bad situation and I flip it around. I say, "Hey, how can I take advantage of this rule? How can I use this rule to make my life better?" And I thought about it for a while, and then I remembered that I have a whole bunch of cans of old paint and used motor oil that I can't get rid of. So I take all that crap to the airport. "What do you mean I can't bring my hazardous waste on board?" "Oh, you'll take it sweet. I'll be back next week because I'm due for an oil change." I'm divorced. Anybody else here? Say Tom. Actually, I've been divorced for 10 years. That's a long time. I was only married for 2 years. Just like Tom almost. I'll catch up. We'll see. When I got married, I thought it would work out. I thought it would last forever. Because I married my high school sweetheart. Aww. Yeah. She's graduating next year. Probably should have waited for that. We had a huge wedding because she has a large family and a lot of friends. I don't have either, but I never realized how few friends I had until I had to do my wedding party. Because she had 7 bridesmaids. Yeah, 7. So I had to come up with 7 groomsmen to match, because that's the rule. I had everybody I know at my wedding party. Even my mom was a groomsman. And I was still 3 people short. I had to call Manpower Temp Agency and hire 3 friends. Things change, you get married, everything changes. I didn't think it would. I was like, no, nothing's going to change. Not for us. Because we're in love. It all changed. And I realized everything changed at Christmas time. Because it was shortly after we had just gotten married, and I gave my new wife, listed 3 things that I wanted. I said I wanted an iPod, the original Star Wars trilogy, and Madden Football for the Xbox. Now, if you do that to a girlfriend, there's a good chance you're going to get at least 2 of those 3 things. But if you tell that to your wife, you're going to get 8 shirts and 3 pairs of pants. I was like, well, what the hell's this? This isn't what I wanted. She said, yeah, I know it's not what you wanted, but I just got you something you needed. Like, no, it's Christmas. You're supposed to give me what I want. You could give me what I need in next month, because I probably still need it. And she gave me her list, and her list was nothing but clothes. And I didn't want to get her clothes because I was scared to get the wrong size, or the wrong color, or the pocket would be in the wrong place. So instead what I did was I got her an iPod, original Star Wars trilogy, and I said, yeah, I know it's not what you wanted, but you need this. When you have your relationship end, you find yourself with a lot of free time. Because time you spend with another person is now time you spend by yourself. Just doing really stupid things. Like the other day I was in my backyard, building a life-size replica of the Eiffel Tower out of toothpicks and duct tape. But I noticed a trail of ants. So a trail of ants are going back and forth from a dead bug back to their home. And I was watching them for a while and I was amazed at their strength, their work ethic, their dedication. I was like, wow, these guys are awesome. But then I saw a couple little slacker ants who were hanging out a few feet away, trying to hide in the grass and get out of doing any work. Yeah, those guys. And they really upset me because everybody else in the colony's working their ass off. So what I did was I went in the house and I got a pair of tweezers. And I came back outside and I picked those slacker ants up and I put them back in line and back to work with everybody else. And I said, loud enough for them to hear me, I said, I show you guys not to slack off when everybody else is working. But then I had a horrible thought. What if they weren't slacking off? What if they were actually the hardest working ants in the whole colony? I don't know, maybe the queen ant said, you guys worked quite hard. Take the rest of the week off. So they're not slacking, they're like a little ant vacation. I don't know, maybe that's where ants go. And I ruined it. I messed up their entire vacation plans. Because you wouldn't like it if you're at a beach somewhere, drinking a nice cold pina colada, and saying to yourself, this is great. I really needed a break. Work has been kicking my ass. And then a giant pair of tweezers comes out of the sky and picks you up and throws you back at your desk. You wouldn't like that, right? So I wanted to find these guys and I wanted to put them back on vacation. But I couldn't because they all look the same. So what I decided to do was take a couple of different ants. Because that would be cool if you're at your desk and you're working really hard, and then a giant pair of tweezers comes out and picks you up, throws you on a beach somewhere. That'd be pretty awesome, right? So I picked the first guy up, and I put him on vacation. And then I picked the second guy up, and he bit me. Yeah, the little bastard bit me. And I shook him off because he startled me, and he did a couple flips, and he landed back in line with everybody else. And I wanted to get him. Because you should never bite the hand of the guy holding the giant pair of tweezers trying to put you on vacation. Duh. But I couldn't find them because they all look the same. So what I did was I killed everybody. And the moral of that story, the moral of that story is my ex-wife is a whore. That's actually the moral of all my stories. I went surfing today on the internet, and anyway, I read an article that listed the greatest books in American literature. Now, what are some of the books you think would be on this website? Greatest books in American literature. What'd you say? No.
Catcher in the Rye.
Catcher in the Rye. It's a great book on the list. Anybody else? Okay, you guys are just kind of... Okay, one at a time. What'd you say? Leah?
I didn't say anything.
Yes, you did. To Kill a Mockingbird, that's a good book. Somebody over here said something?
Moby Dick. Somebody said How to Win Friends and Influence People.
Somebody with no friends? That's a word. Great Expectations was a British book. So. And it sucked. No, you said the number one book on this website was Moby Dick. A round of applause. How many people here have ever read Moby Dick? You guys are lying. Nobody's ever read that book. It's 900 pages about how to be a commercial fisherman. The damned whale, you know, the one the book is named after, doesn't even show up until the very end. Like around page 875. That would be like watching all 6 Rocky movies in a row. Only they refilmed them. So Rocky's not even in it. All you see is some guy training to fight Rocky. For like 17 hours and 45 minutes. You spend like 6 hours watching him do jumping jacks. 3 hours watching him lace up his gloves. And after 17 hours and 45 minutes of watching this marathon, the guy gets his big chance. He gets his big chance. And he fights Rocky. And Rocky kills him. The end. That is the entire plot of Moby Dick. Oh, spoiler alert. Oops. Before I get out of here, let me just tell you this. Comedy's a great job. It really is. I've had a lot of crappy jobs before I started in comedy. Like my last full-time job, I worked in collections. Thanks. I mean, it's an okay job, but I felt like such a hypocrite. Because I worked in collections, and I have really bad credit. So I call people up, and I'm like, yeah, hi, Mr. Johnson. I'm just calling to find out when we expect payment in your account. And he would say, I don't know, Rick. When are you going to pay me? Oops, wrong number. Sometimes you owe people money and you luck out. It doesn't happen often, but sometimes it happens. For example, a long time ago, I had a Montgomery Ward's card. Oh. Yeah, you're old. And I completely maxed it out. And then they went out of business. I never had to pay those guys anything. Then they sent me a couple of notices that I ignored, and then they went away. I'm hoping MasterCard goes out of business soon. Hopefully by the 18th of next month. Thank you, my name's Rick Gene. Thanks.